welcome to the Canadian Women in Ocean Industries Leadership Conference 2023. This is the Diversity in the Blue Economy podcast with myself, Kelly, and Gale Forest Winds. And today we have two very wonderful guests, two high school students. This is Felicity and this is Laurel, and they are here with Raven Kaster. So I'll let you guys talk about yourselves, and go ahead, Felicity, tell us about yourself.
Well, I am 18. I'm actually fairly new to Raven Kaster, but I'm loving it so far. I'm actually not one of the OG members, although I am the oldest of the group that isn't the OGs, which is pretty surprising. I think Laurel has the most experience in describing what Raven Kaster actually is.
I do actually a bit. So I joined Raven Kaster, I'm going to say in around 9th grade. COVID did happen when I was in 8th grade, so it kind of shut us down there.
Yeah.
However, Stephanie and Kaitlyn, they're the original people who were there.
Yeah.
They made a video. It was a contest that was happening, and their video, they made about ocean sciences and our environment. And because of that, they got to win a mini boat that was pre-made for them. It was about 6 feet long. Mm-hmm. And they made a sail for it, and they sent it across the ocean. And they led basically the winds and our ocean do all the work for them and follow the current, and it ended up in Ireland, over in Achill Island.
Oh, cool.
So the students over there got really involved with it, and they found out that it was our mini boat, and we've been in contact with them since. We've talked to the ambassador over there. It's been really nice. And currently we have made a sail. We all signed it, designed it, colored it, everything. It was really nice.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Yeah, and we shipped it over to them too.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about yourself as well. We got to know a little bit about Felicity here.
Yeah, so I just turned 17 and I am a high school student, and right now I don't have can't give you a direct answer of what I want to do when I get older, but I know it's going to be something within the environment to do with maybe earth systems, ocean sciences, or like anything like that within the environment, or anything in STEM really.
Yes, yeah. And as well as yourself, you are also doing, getting involved in the world of STEM, and it is very important for young women like yourselves to be involved in those positions. So why STEM? Why do you guys think STEM is really important?
STEM is such a hard thing to get into as a woman, especially when you're like younger. There's a lot of opportunities when you're younger for like younger men, boys. You hit the age of like 10 and there's a lot of programs for men to do, but there's not as many for women. I always noticed that growing up, but I think it's so important for women to do. It's also just so interesting. I love STEM. It's such an expansive thing. There's so much. It ranges from things that are like under the ground to things that don't even touch the ground. It's all this, it's math, it's science, it's just everything I think is really great in the world. I think conferences like this are really important to STEM specific areas because it brings a lot of awareness to like the difficulties. Like it's really, really hard.
Yeah, and you guys obviously get a wonderful opportunity here to hear from some awesome professionals in the STEM field. Has there been anyone that you have met that you've been truly, really inspired by from the conference?
I mean, everyone here right now, they are truly incredible people. I mean, I haven't gotten to speak to everyone because there's like at least, I'm going to say a few hundred here that I've seen.
Yeah.
Over these last 2 days, there's just so many incredible women here that have all different companies and branches and contact information to get in contact with them for different opportunities, especially like being Felicity, who are younger people.
Yeah.
Especially like to get involved with STEM at this age is so important because like 10 years ago, if we were our age 10 years ago trying to get into it, I can tell you right now we probably wouldn't have gotten as many opportunities. It was always seen as a male-dominated, everything, a male-dominated job for like anything. It's like men in science or men in this, and now that women can just come together and have a whole conference about it is seriously like incredible.
Yeah.
And it's awesome to have you guys.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's so scary, amazing to be here. Like all the women here are so powerful and sure of themselves, and they have such good advice and tips and experiences. It's like so amazing. I've never been in such a good like vibe of a conference where it's like so women forward, and even the men that are here or any people that don't identify as either that I've talked to, all the folks here are like so good at like everything. They're so articulate, they're so women powered, so forward with everything. I just think it's amazing.
Energy
yes,
in the
it's
room.
so good.
And like everyone can like relate to at least something.
Yeah.
And to talk to these women who had experience in the past that aren't always positive, and then they're telling us basically saying that this can change for us. Like I've heard many people say that we now are the future. We're younger people. We can lead them, and so that we can know what to expect and how to make that change at this age is so important.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're learning such important topics here today that you might not learn in a school position, and expanding your knowledge. And what do you guys hope for your future? Whether it can be academic-wise, career-wise, anything. What do you hope for?
I got a lot of big ambitions. I know for sure I'm going to turn out in the STEM somewhere.
Yeah.
I have this thing inside of me that because I'm like motivated by people telling me no, so it's something that I really enjoy about myself. I think it's something that motivates me, especially in STEM. I'm going to have a job that is male dominated, that the men are like, I don't think you can do that. I'm going to be like, I'll prove you wrong. It's like one of my goals.
Absolutely. That's awesome.
I just see myself doing it from here. It's like awesome.
Yeah.
It's going to be great.
Definitely.
I just want to try out seriously anything. I'm open to anything, whether it be STEM or not. I am leaning towards anything in STEM right now. But if that doesn't work out, I'll be okay with it as long as I'm on like the right path and track to finding a positive environment to work in and positive people around me, then I'm okay with that.
Yeah, exactly. And this is the right place to start. I'm so excited to see what you guys have in store for yourself for the future. I'm sure you guys will both do wonderful things, and the fact that you're even here today is excellent. You have put yourselves out there, and especially with so many strangers just being thrown into this is impressive. You're coming with so much professionalism and everything else. Fully. So thank you so much, girls, for allowing me to speak with you and to sharing your experience with.
I really appreciate the offer.
Yeah, no problem. Anytime. Thanks.
Thank you.